got a magnet that holds it up there.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so last clip here. So we've got the Kimura up on the beach in Lynchak here, I think it is, and with the jitney behind it. But I thought let's take a minute and talk about some other interesting historical things that have changed. You mentioned fish handling, fish holds. I think it's interesting stuff.
Well, fish handling is interesting. When I was a kid, we had pews, which pew would look like a pitchfork with just one pokey thing, and we would jump down on the fish hold in our hip boots, and we would stab this pew. The first fish would be by the head, and then after that you just shove it in as far as it would go. So sometimes you get 4 fish on a pew at one time. Of course, they're stabbed right through the guts and every other place, and you throw them over the side of the boat into either a conveyor that runs up into the cannery or into another into a tender if you happen to have a tender alongside. So anyway, this was finally decided that it was not good practice for fishing, and it definitely was not. So that evolved into, now you had to jump down to the fish hold and pitch them into a brailer by hand. No more pews. Pews were outlawed. There's a few around as sort of mementos of the past, but anyway, then as time went by, we came up with a fish pump, and the first one I saw was in Kodiak, was at King Crab's dock, and it was like a giant vacuum cleaner. You could hear it all over town. That thing would wind up, and it was like the world's biggest vacuum. I don't know what, 100-horse motor on it. I don't know what it had, and it would just literally vacuum the fish out of your hold. But the fish would go about 90 miles an hour through a pipe and around the corner and into a bin, and they were beating the fish up real bad. So that thing got outlawed. And then we wound up with the fish pumps, which is nothing more than like a wet dry vacuum cleaner. And you suck the vacuum cleaner full. Well, now you pressurize the vacuum cleaner and blow them out of discharge, and you pump fish that way. So that's how things changed. Also, what changed was the requirement for refrigeration. It's almost standard and accepted industry-wide now. Your fish have to be refrigerated. So fish quality has gotten better. There's more fresh fish on the market. There's prices are horrible still. That's the only thing that hasn't changed. Fish prices are still in the toilet. But we have done a lot better job making a good quality product.